Hi, it's me, chat. How are you guys? Wait, that's too zoomed out. No, it's not. It'll stay. Hi, everybody. How are you all doing today? I haven't fixed the fuzz, like the hiss on the microphone yet. I'm still working on it. It'll get there. But I can only fix it through editing right now, so that'd be easier if I could just be a bit closer to the microphone for today. So we're going handheld for today. I don't have any music for you all. I'm sorry. But I want to talk for a bit. I know it's been like a week since I've posted. I'm sorry. I did learn a new song on guitar, so maybe I'll play Riptide for you all at some point. Or I could still play you guys some saxophone, or sing Under the Sea. But don't worry, that actually leads me to my topic for today's video. I have two main things I want to talk about, and they're not depressing, but I don't know, I'm just thinking about things a little bit. Today was my last Sunday rehearsal for my show. We do this thing, our main rehearsals are on Sundays. We start at 12 and we end at 6. They have these big rehearsals, which is usually the whole cast. And I've been doing them for about 4 years now, for 6 different shows, and today was my last one ever. Which really still hasn't set in for me, I don't think. But it has gotten me thinking about kind of time, and that I have a month left of school, and that it really is flying just a little bit. It's hit me a bit more. I did tell you guys in the last video that I'd start talking about it more, and I guess you get what you wish for, or what I mentioned. I don't know, that didn't make sense. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it yet. I have exactly 3 weeks on the dot from today to pick what college I'm going to for the next few years of my life, and to kind of decide the next big phase of my life, which is something I've kind of been trying to push to the side and focus on stuff like the show and all these events going on in my life right now. But it is kind of a big factor, I guess. It's a big part of my life, and I have been trying to ignore it, but it's very hard to when at least 5 times a day someone's asking you where you're going to college. That does happen quite a bit. I don't know where I want to go to college. I'm down to 6, and they're all very different. I will say one thing that I really wasn't expecting to be an important factor to me was how far away they are. Because originally, Chad, I'll tell you, I had a plan that I was going to move to California and live out the next few years of my life as some kind of weird dream, I guess. Making YouTube videos and movies and hanging out in LA and seeing what life is like outside this city. But, well, first of all, I got rejected to all my California schools, so that made it a little bit harder. But I don't know. I think something changed, because I really don't think I want to go that far anymore. I don't know if I even could now, if given the option to, Which does lead me to a different point, I guess. I have been told for a long time, specifically this year, I've been labeled as emotionally unavailable. Y'all are really getting the emotion from me today, chat. I've been labeled as emotionally unavailable by some, and I think that's fair, and I've been trying really hard this year to work on that. I've been spending a lot of the school year working on myself, and my emotional state, not really my emotional state, but you know what I mean, not how I present myself to other people, how I interact with people, maybe. I've been really trying to work on that this year. And I think I did well, but I think I'm doing too well, because now I don't want to leave. It was much easier, I think, originally at the beginning of the year when I was going to ditch and go to California and never talk to people again. But now, I've gotten a little too attached to everybody. I'm becoming, I guess, a little too emotionally available, to the point that now I don't want to leave. There's a handful of people that I think I like too much. which is another can of worms that maybe I'll get into at a different point in time. Something specific that I didn't think was going to happen. It's still messing with my head a little bit. I'll get to that eventually. Not today. Another day. The last thing that I will talk about for today is the concept of film in general for my college career. I'm a little worried about it, I'll be honest. I've gone through a number of phases in my life. Like, if you asked 7th grade me for anything that I could do, I would pull out a deck of cards that I had in my pocket at all times and show you a magic trick. Or probably 6th grade was knitting and crochet and like stitching. It was odd. Point is, I've been through a number of like phases in my life, not in the way of like, it's not a phase, mom, in ways of like, I pick up different hobbies and then I get great at them, like really obsessed with them, and then I drop them. Like, I can barely tell you any magic tricks anymore. And I am worried, I still worry about this quite a bit, that even though I've been doing film stuff for like over a year now, and I got stuff like this fancy camera, that I am scared that one day I'm going to wake up and just not want to do film anymore. That stresses me out a bit, that idea that that this will end up just being a phase of my life. I think there's a difference between a phase, like an interest and a passion, and I'm hoping that this is a passion and not an interest, because I am hinging my whole future on this. And if I just wake up one day and don't enjoy it anymore, that, I think, will kill me. I think it will. But I don't know, I do quite enjoy it, so I don't think it's going to happen. But there have been times that, like, it's a roller coaster of if I really enjoy it or if I don't. Usually it goes up when I see, like, a movie that I really, really love. Like, every time I watch Suicide Squad, The Suicide Squad by James Gunn, I watched it like 2 or 3 times. That one, that takes me on a trip for a couple weeks. This is such a weird video. I'm just emptying some thoughts. I don't know what to talk about anymore. I really don't want this to become emotional baggage, the channel, but I thought it'd be interesting for you guys to kind of get a little peek at the things that are going on in my life. And the things I'm thinking about right now, you know? I hope you enjoy that a little bit. Alright, I can't think of much else to talk about, so I think I'm gonna go. Eat your Wheaties.